Hey Molly, I just got out of the shower, as you can see. I wanted to update you really quickly. It's nice to hear that you had fun last night, and at least it's something to remember. At least you remember. I got a new cell phone, which makes me happy. It's a flip phone, it's cheap, and it's very dead right now. I have Verizon. It is not all unlimited texting, which is really, really bad because I've had it for less like half a day, and I'm already like above halfway, which I only sent I think 20 texts, mostly responding to Shannon a few times, and then the rest of them were just saying, "Hey, I got a new number." So the new month doesn't even start till next week or next weekend. I'm gonna have issues with this, so I'm thinking I'm going to pay the extra. I think it's like $15, not much at all, for unlimited text, and then give him $10 for the uh, adding a line fee. I have to tell you how I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Steve and I went to lunch yesterday. We went to Ruby Tuesdays, and we went to Walmart to pick up some stuff, and Verizon's right on the corner. He's like, I wonder if I can get my upgrade or how much it would cost. So we went over there, and I was looking at the, what is it called? LG, it's the touch one. Okay, it's a touch screen on top, and then it flips open like an Envy does. The Voyager. And I want that one, but I'm obviously not getting it. It's way too expensive. He was talking to the guy, and he's like, well, to get a brand new Razor, it's $250. And Steve's like, yeah, I'm not paying $250, and I have like the free phone. It's a crap phone. And he's like, well, there's no other option. You can add another line and give it to her. And he kept like trying to give it to me, and I'm like, I'm not his girlfriend, but I didn't even say anything. And he's like, you can give it to her, and then da 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 da. And he's just like, I don't want to add another line. Like, I just want to get a new phone. I don't like this phone. And then after kind of talking about it for a while, he's like, so it'd be $10 a month. That's it, and then $50 for the phone. The guy's like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna say anything. Yeah, he ended up doing that, and he's like, you want a phone? I'm like, yes, because I can't say no, and he's like, yeah, I'll do that. And I told him I'd pay for the $10 a month, because it's not a lot at all, and even if I do get the unlimited text, which is only 50, it's only $25, compared to the 50-something dollars I was looking at doing for a prepaid phone. So I'm kind of ecstatic about that, and for the next 2 years I'm on his plan, too, which means I'll have a phone. Because the only thing that could possibly change that is when he gets out of the Navy and he doesn't get a job. Like if he doesn't get a job and they can't pay for the bill, that's the only thing that I can see that happens. Other than that, I'll have a cell phone, and I'm kind of happy about that. Just no texting for the next 2 months because he doesn't get back till then, and I won't be able to do the whole unlimited text thing until then. I'm thinking that the next paycheck I go pick up from Tom, I will use for Chris's present, which you already know what it is. I'm not going to say it just in case he finds these videos. Um, and then whatever money I have left over, if there's any left over, because I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how much my paycheck is, and I think it's pretty low. But if I have any money left over, I have to buy Steve a present, because his birthday is on Halloween, and when he gets back, I kind of want to throw him a shindig kind of thing. I don't know what to do about that, since I don't want to, like, invite everybody here and like have my parents be here. I'd rather have my parents not be here and then be able to throw something, but I don't think that'll happen, which kind of sucks. My friend Erin wants to come down next month from Atlanta, and I like her. She's cool, but she's one of those people that, like, when I was younger, we met when I was in 6th grade or something. I was younger than her, and I liked her because she was older, and I got to hang out with the older kids, and hanging out with the older kids is a lot cooler when you're younger, right? Well, I kind of grew up, and she never did. Somehow her maturity level still seems below me, which it sounds really mean, but it's true. Like, she's in college, she's 21 now, possibly? 20 maybe? I'm not really sure. She's a little older than me, and she acts like she's 16 or 17 years old, or maybe a little bit older than that, but it's a little off, and she kind of annoys me a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, she's really cool. I don't know, we don't see each other all that often, and then, like, random trips down here and I'll show her around, which is fine by me, whatever. I haven't seen her since I first met Casey, which was over a year ago, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I found out when Chris leaves. He lives on February 5th, and my calendar, it's gigantic, sorry. He lives on the 5th, right? Which is right there. And my grandma comes in on the 1st. Supposedly, she might get a flight change. But she'll be here and all the way through the month. And, well, she'll be here till the 14th, or till the 15th, sorry. And then my aunt, Camilla, will be coming in on the 9th. So, the day Chris leaves, I'll have my grandma here, and then a couple days later, Camilla will be here, and it'll be Laura's birthday on that day. Then Camilla won't leave until the next month, and March 4th she'll leave. And by then, I'm kind of hoping that it'll keep me all really busy and my mind off of everything, and I won't have too much time to think about it. Because I'm thinking about it now and I'm going, that's going to suck so much. Like, oh my god. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. Like, not even like just because I like him, but because he's my best friend and he's always been there and he's the only one who's always here. He's going to be gone and I'm going to have nobody again. Like, I'm going to have somebody, but it's just not the same. It's like if you could never call her again, like, for the next 6 months or so. It's like, Oh, it won't be 6 months, it's like 2 months, and then I'll be able to talk to him on email or something, I think that's how it works. Oh, he might get a phone, too, to do his mom, which will be cool, because it'll be a Verizon phone. I get the unlimited texts, and yeah, it might actually work out. I finished Twilight in a day, excuse me. Basically, I started reading it like around 8 because I had a headache and I didn't feel like reading my history anymore, so I started reading this book, and then it went to like 9 or 10, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to go to bed around 11. So I read till 11, and 11 o'clock I went to bed. Didn't fall asleep. So around 1, I got up again, started reading. Didn't fall asleep. I could not fall asleep. I kept going, reading for a chapter, then trying to go to bed, and reading for a chapter, and then going to bed. Finally, I just gave up on trying to sleep at all because I just wasn't tired. Like, my body was physically exhausted, and I just couldn't turn my brain off. I don't know. And 7 o'clock that morning, finally fell asleep, gotten through a good bit of the book, and I woke up around 9 because my dad was yelling at me, which was a great way to wake somebody who hasn't had much sleep. I was very grumpy. So I cleaned, went back to my room, and that same night, didn't sleep again. Or that afternoon. No, that afternoon I tried to sleep and I just started reading, finished the book, got up, did work instead, just gave up on sleeping. Finally that night I drank 3 rum and cokes and still didn't fall asleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning. Finally got like enough sleep to function. So last night I fell asleep pretty easily around 1, and it's gotten better. I just don't know what was up for those 2 days. And it wasn't anything to do with the book. But the book is really good, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't like the writing. I don't know. At some points, I thought it was a little weird because it's like very, so this happened, and then this happened, and then he said, she said, and then it was like magic, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It's just like things fell into place, and unless you're the people, like it seems a little rushed. Yeah, I don't think that made any sense, but that's the only thing I didn't like about it. But then once I got past that point, which is I think is only the first book, then I read the first chapter of the second book, so it's pretty good. I think, because I like it. And sorry, but boys in books are so much better than they are in real life. Even the vampire boys. Okay, well, that's all I had to say. And I'm hoping it's not too long. And I guess I'll talk to you later. I don't have a charger for my phone right now yet, so hopefully Steve will bring that over, and then I can actually talk to you tonight. Because I want to hear about this adventure with Leo and Abby. I like them already. I don't know why. I do. I like Leo just because of the whole Jonathan incident. Bye.